Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Making Digital Real podcast. Today, we're going to be looking at MemberVault. It's a bit of a different episode today because the episode that you're about to hear is a LinkedIn and YouTube live that I did this morning. I thought it was a really good idea to throw the audio from that live recording that I did. It's under 10 minutes long, it's not long, but I thought it'd be good for you to hear that. But if you do need to see the video that accompanies it, the link's in the show notes. So feel free to just click on that if you want to watch the video, because there is a bit of screen sharing involved. But before we get into that episode, which is about MemberVault, I just wanted to come up with another idea for this morning's episode. And it's about using AI to generate scripts for your podcast episode. So it's a tricky one because I'm on the fence with this, because luckily none of the clients that I work with are doing this. They are using ChatGPT, some of them, to get ideas for the episode, maybe come up with some topics or ideas or notes that they may not have thought of. But honestly, I really would not be using ChatGPT to write you a episode script and you reading it word for word. Because whilst it might not sound like you are from your point of view, I promise you, your listeners will notice it and they're going to tune out. So my honest opinion is, yes, use AI to get inspiration and notes, but don't use it to generate scripts and read it like a news broadcaster. It's not great, and I don't think it's going to help you in your podcast journey. But that's just my opinion. I would love to hear your opinions as well. Please get in touch. There is a SpeakPipe link in the show notes where you can leave me a voice message. I would love to hear from you anyway. What's been your favorite episode so far? What would you like me to cover in a future episode? Would you like to come on as a guest? Just click the link, leave me a voice message. You get up to 90 seconds to leave the voicemail, and it will just land in my inbox and I can reply to you. And I might even play one of your voicemails on a future episode. So if you want to leave a review, that would also be really cool. Right, MemberVault. I'm about to play you a LinkedIn Live episode that happened this morning. Now, if you haven't heard of MemberVault, then please check it out. It's an all-in-one digital platform that allows you to house everything in your digital ecosystem, whether it be your courses. Maybe it's an audio course through a private podcast, one-to-one offerings, the Buy Me a Coffee link, one of my favorites, or any other things. Anyway, let's jump into that replay of the LinkedIn Live. The video is in the show notes, and thank you as always for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next episode. Morning, everybody. It's Mike. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a while since I've done a LinkedIn Live. This is also a podcast episode recording as well. So what I wanted to do today was have a chat with you about MemberVault. So it's been a while since I did an episode on MemberVault, but if you're new to my channel or my LinkedIn Lives or the podcast, you'll know that apart from podcasting, editing, LinkedIn, I'm also a big fan of being able to create platforms which can house everything for business owners. Whether that's courses, your one-to-one offers, your events, blogs, a podcast, pretty much anything that you offer as a digital business. I love being able to showcase platforms which really elevate what you do and how you do it, and also the automation side of things. So mailing, emails, being able to take payments through Stripe, everything. So if you're watching the LinkedIn Live today, or if it's on YouTube, I'm going to share my screen in a moment and give you a little overview. If you are listening to this through the podcast show, the link for the video will be in the show notes. So without further ado, let me introduce you to one of my favorite platforms, MemberVault. So as you can see from the home screen on their website, it does state clearly that this allows you to quickly, it is a fast-paced product, create, sell, and deliver your offers. And that can be pretty much any offer. Let me give you an example. I pretty much run my entire business through my MemberVault page. Okay. So here is my page. Now, for those of you that are listening, I'll just explain to you what we're looking at. We've got a little explanation of who I am and what the business is. It almost acts like its own mini website as well. So you can have pages up here and have a navigation bar. On the right-hand side, you can have your image or your video, you introducing yourself, whatever you want. And then the magic happens as we scroll down. And this is where our offers and products are housed. So just a little introduction into what the types of things that you can offer. So over the years, I've built up my MemberVault to house so many different products and offers. Power hours. I can sell my one-to-one power hours through MemberVault. And you can also have multi options as well. So is it option one? Is there an upsell? Is there a downsell? It's all built in. Okay, so you've got things like that. Maybe you've created a freebie, a lead magnet, something that people can just download for free. That will get you emails into your email list. My lead magnet on my page is my 3 LinkedIn tips. So I update this every year. So this year it's my 3 magic LinkedIn golden tips for 2026. Again, 100% free for people to download. They get something of value. And in return, I get a name and an email address that I can nurture through relationships, through my weekly emails, and just build up and nurture that relationship, which is just so powerful. Now, don't forget, you've also got things like almost like tips. I created a product back in the day in my MemberVault account called Buy Me a Coffee. Absolutely fantastic. And it's so simple to do. Just create the product. I use Stripe to collect payments, and it takes people to a Stripe page where they can literally pay what they want and ultimately, buy me a coffee, tip me. So there's all these things that you can do with MemberVault, which you can't necessarily do through websites. Although, I mean, you can do this through a website, but if you are not technically advanced, or you haven't got the budget to pay somebody thousands and thousands of pounds to continually build these types of things for you, then having an option like MemberVault is really, really powerful, because it does allow you to become a full digital business owner, and you can start from pretty much anywhere you want. So when I first started making Digital Reel about 5 years ago as a side hustle, when I was working for another company, I just had a PDF on there. I was selling a PDF for £10. That was my digital business. And as things have grown, and as I've got more confident using MemberVault, etc., I've just managed to build more products. Every time you've got an idea, you can just throw that in. Now, with regards to the way that MemberVault works, you do have all sorts of integrations possible. So, for example, if I go to my integrations tab on the back end of my MemberVault system here, you can see that I've connected MailerLite. Now, one of our upcoming episodes very soon will be on MailerLite and MailChimp and ways that you can use these things to capture email addresses and nurture them. There are right ways of doing it, and there certainly are wrong ways of doing it. So you can connect your mailing system here. You've also got the ability to integrate your Stripe account as well. So again, really, really simple to do. Very, very easy. Connect to Stripe and you can get payments easily and automated. And there are so many other ways that you can do this as well through Zapier. And just really, really easy. Now, the other thing to mention as well, that it does integrate fantastically with Hello Audio. So if you are in the process of thinking about either creating a podcast or a private podcast, and you want to create some type of course or a product which is very much audio driven, which I absolutely think is brilliant, by the way, because so many people have screen fatigue nowadays and audio is such a powerful tool, then you can integrate your Hello Audio account, i.e. your private podcast, so that when somebody buys your online course or whatever it might be inside MemberVault, you can instantly give them access to listen to that on Apple and Spotify. It really does have so many benefits. And one of the reasons why I've created this series of videos and these episodes for you is just really to show you how many opportunities are possible, which you might not get when you sign up for these platforms. You might think of it on a top level that you can do X, Y, and Z. But unless there's somebody there to show you that all these other possibilities are available, you may be using something like this, but not understanding all the benefits that you're getting. So on the next episode, I'm going to go into more detail and show you some more incredible ways that we can use MemberVault. But for today, it was really just to give you an overview and say, if you're looking for something more than just a static website, if you're looking for ways that you can use the value that you've got and all that wonderful knowledge that you've got, and you want to turn it into some type of online course or an audio course or an ebook, then please check out MemberVault. It is really, really good. And not only that, but because it also has the ability to have coding and, JavaScript, you can also implement all sorts of different widgets from outside platforms into your MemberVault page. So the two that I have here showing to you right now is my SpeakPipe widget, which allows people to just literally click on this little side tab and send me a voice message instantly. And I've also got this one here, which is a little video of me introducing myself, which is quite nice. It appears in a little bubble in the corner. And if somebody was to click on that, it opens up the video of me saying hi and also allowing them to book a meeting with me in my Calendly. So really, really cool, really powerful. I hope that was useful for you all. That was just a very quick introduction. And on the next live, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some really in-depth tools, and we're actually going to build some products together. So get yourself a free trial of MemberVault if you want to. Ready for the next time that we actually start building together. And thank you so much. And I'll speak to you all soon. Have a great day. See you, everyone. Bye-bye.